ahead of you.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you questions there, so you watch them carefully.
Yes, family, we are at Assin, Manso,
Assin, man.
here in the central region.
36 miles to Cape Coast.
36 miles away from Cape Coast. And this is the historical park where ancestors took their last bath. And we're gonna get deep into our story so we can be clear on our movement.
Ago! Amen. Ago! Amen. The symbol of freedom is here. The symbol of freedom. Broken chains. The chains are broken and never again will it happen. So if the chains are broken from our hands, what about our brains? Right. That's what I was telling you. That even some of us are still chasing them. Some of us take our people to Turkey and others to go and receive $150 for 1 month, working for about 15 or 13 hours a day. Then what is wrong with that? Something we are talking against. That's why I'm saying that people should stop complaining, but be active. If you have to know your future. You have to plan for the future. If you know your history, you have to plan for the future. Not complaining now. What happened so many years ago? It has happened. It is painful. Remember that the pain that they were in, and they have moved, and some of you are surviving to remember what they did. Then what are you doing to honor them? In the castle there, you didn't know what was going to happen to you the next second, but they endured it and went far away. Some of them were being thrown into the sea, but all the same, some survived because it was the Creator's intervention that some of them as what survived, and we are all surviving. I was telling them that the Jews celebrate the Holocaust, but they still live with the Germans. The Japanese are still living with Americans after they bombarded Hiroshima and Nagasaki, but they're still together. But only that they are very, very careful about their movement. So you must also be very, very careful.
Yes, sir.
So broken chains, never again. Let the brains also be what? Loose. They vibrate. So we have 230 meters to walk.
How many?
230 meters, not meters. Mirror.
To walk from here to the slave grip.
Alright, family, be careful, watch out for the snakes.
Oh! Why do you scare them? No, next time don't do that. We don't have snakes here, it's disturbing you. We don't have snakes here.
Yes, my brother, are we getting more and more Africans from the diaspora?
No, yes, you see, when we are walking now, here, they were with the merchants, as well as their collaborators. Here, the captives were not involved. The merchants were here with their collaborators because their collaborators can speak the language and theirs. So when they bring them here, then after the auctioning and then the branding, then they came back with them in chains. So once you were captured, chains throughout till you were over there. And if you are lucky to live and have a good a master or mistress, then you have your bath. And imagine, that is always where I pity women who have circles. And for 6 or 8 weeks, you'll be walking on African land. No consideration. At the castle, no consideration. On the sea, no consideration. But by divine intervention, we are all here. Ago!
Amen.
Let us go ahead. So now you are walking here freely without chains. So, and somebody was complaining about snakes and you were horrified. That time there were guns, wild animals. Yeah, there were wild animals, mosquitoes, chacha flies, and whatnot. But they existed. So don't be afraid. Pray that you find some snails and then... Now you don't have snails over here. They're all finished.
So no wild animals gonna jump
the
out
vehicle, even the noise of
us.
the noise of the vehicle has frightened them and they have all gone. At first in the night when you are here, you hear the birds chirping, then the monkeys crying and so on.
Oh, okay.
But now,
Because of the noise of
oh
the
yeah,
vehicle.
but they have all gone.
Oh, okay.
But if you go deep into the forest,
you see them.
you see them.
Oh, okay.
So as you are walking here, you don't look even on the ground. At first, if you are going, you have to be very, very careful.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But now, you just walk freely. So we say, "Honey, listen to what you can prove it. Last year, I can't get Send me to me who need me yes out. You be a mental was sending to me in Casa. No idea. So we are approaching the market where I said 3 things happened. Can you remember? I said the one is last bath. Last bath. The second one, first auctioning. First auctioning of a sleeve. Then the third one, first what? Branding. So you have to know these 3 things. So if anybody talks to you about last bath, they will start telling the person the history of this place. Ago! Another lesson here.